There's Sam. Hi, Sam. There's the big poop he just took. And let's see. Day 1. 240, 234. All right. That's gonna be impossible to get my whole body in frame. Hi, I'm Austin. I'm 6'8". Here's the door frame in most American households. And I am starting this day 1 of hopefully an entire year-long series of videos, because I'm gonna be competing in my first bodybuilding show around this time next year. So right now it is August 12th. August 12th. It's August 12th, 2023. Weighed in at 234 at 6'8", and the goal is to get jacked, huge, and stage ready by this time next year. And my plan is to document the entire journey from start to finish. So I've been working out for a while, many years. I got into the fitness industry as a personal trainer back in 2014 when I was still in college. And I luckily been able to grow a pretty big YouTube channel already on a different page called Training Tall. Instagram, you can follow me there. And Training Tall is more of a rowing and general fitness focused page. But I wanted to have something totally separate from that, a little bit more raw, a little bit more personal, where I can just kind of share the journey and share my tips and tricks along the way, especially for a couple reasons. Just because it's fun to document, it's gonna be fun to look back at this, but also there's two main things about this bodybuilding journey I think that make it pretty unique, is that I am really tall. I'm 6'8", taller than most people, tall as the door frames. And I've been vegan for 7 years. So I'm actually gonna be following an entirely vegan diet protocol from start to finish and really show just how well that diet can work. Because it's worked really well for me over the years. I used to be really skinny at my height. I was like 195, 200 pounds. Before I went vegan, weighed in today at 234. I've been up as high as like 248 in the past. And anyway, I just wanna share my recipes and like show you what I eat and stuff. Because I know when I first went vegan, or before that, like I didn't know what vegans could eat to build muscle and get strong and things like that. So hopefully to inspire some tall guys out there, maybe inspire you with some different meal ideas here and there, and showing you all the workouts and stuff. So I haven't really vlogged in a long time, so this video is probably already pretty boring, but we're just gonna play around with it as we go along, because just like any skill in life, if you wanna get good at doing something, you just have to do the thing. So the goal for today is to show you the first workout and maybe like one of the meals. I don't want to show like everything all at once because I want to try to do this literally every day. So we will, that's the plan. But throughout this journey, it would really mean I'm crouching down so I can stay in frame, because you don't want to talk to this. Throughout the journey though, if you have like questions or things you want to ask me, I would love for each video for me to answer some of those questions kind of as we're like, doing the stuff in the vlog or the workout or while cooking, things like that. So like ask away, what do you want to know and what can I help you out with? Kind of been helping people with their fitness journeys for a long time, and luckily I've been able to help thousands and thousands of people. So I'd love to help you too as we go through this journey together. Okay, should we do the legs? Can we do the legs? Let's see. Oh, so you can't see my calves. I can promise you don't really want to. They're not, they're not big, but this is where the body is sitting right now. I think we'll take measurements maybe in the next video, but I probably look really skinny on camera. That's very common for tall guys. Like tall people just look skinny because the proportions are bigger, but they're like, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, I know I probably look pretty skinny right now. I'm really excited to just build up all of this. Let's check the ass. Watcha! Isn't this what the posing girls do? Don't they have to do this pose? This stuff should be going on my OnlyFans. Anyway, all right, so that's our first day 1 check-in with the physique. I gotta learn how to pose and to do all that stuff too, and I'll figure it out as we go along. But it's just day 1, and we have a whole year of this, so thanks for coming along for the ride. Okay, and I guess my first tip for anyone who's looking to be healthier is to try to just drink a big glass of water first thing when you get out of bed. I know it wasn't first thing because we did our little naked posing in there, but get some water in as soon as you can because you were sleeping for 6 to 8 hours, hopefully. 6 to 8 hours, right? But you were not drinking water during that time, so when in doubt, pinkies out. Oh, just get it down. Ah, it's cold. Ugh. I don't hate water, but you know, it's just one of those things where like when it's cold, and again, you just want to get it in your system. It's nice to sip on a glass of water, but just get that water in there. Okay, so part of this bodybuilding journey is involving me looking up like bodybuilding organizations and stuff. Like I've been gymming for a while, but I don't know anything about the whole bodybuilding stuff. So after doing some research, I think I want to do an INBA, that's what it is, INBA event. So that's the International Natural Bodybuilding Association, because I want to be natural. I know, call me a fool, especially as a tall guy who's just like naturally going to be skinnier than like everyone else too. But I'm so uninterested in any sort of anabolics, steroids, things like that. I want to keep my balls. All right, and that's to make sure that everyone knows I stay natty. Hashtag check my balls. They're always gonna be there. That's a little weird. But INBA event is the goal. Now, there are no scheduled events right now for 2024. So that's why like I don't have an official date, but I'm guessing the events that are happening right now are probably gonna be the same events that are happening next year. So around this time is when there's going to be some big California competitions with that federation. So hopefully it's a fair playing ground and hopefully we get in some good shape for it. So I'm going to need to eat a lot of food to get huge and swole. And right now I'm eating around 5,000 calories a day. It's only been like the last couple of days that I've been diligently tracking my calories, which I used to do like 3-4 years ago, but I haven't done in years. And so I didn't really change anything to how I was eating. I just started to track again. And you can see, I'll throw it somewhere here on the screen. Yeah, around 5,000 calories a day and close to around 300 grams of protein. All vegan too. I know it's crazy. So I can't wait to show you all the stuff that I eat to help me get there. But the plan is to, you know, track the food intake for now, track the protein intake, make sure I'm hitting a high enough threshold for both so that I can make some freaking gains. And we'll see how that has to change. It has to be more or it has to be less. We'll see in conjunction with the workout plan, which is gonna be about 5 weighted workouts, 5 resistance training workouts a week. We'll just have to experiment, you know? Just like I was saying earlier about like getting good at something, like you just have to do it. So that's how it's gonna be with the tracking calories and stuff. Anyway, I just wanted to show you the first meal that I'm about to make here, just a smoothie to start the day. I'm usually not like crazy hungry in the mornings. I don't know why, I always eat like a crap ton at night, but it's been a couple hours since I've been up, so it's time to get in that first meal. I'm probably gonna have to start adjusting the schedule to plan out more meals in order to get the calories. We'll see. I'm just now rambling and blabbering on. What else was I gonna say? I think that's it. Oh yeah, I'm making a smoothie. Did I say that already? So when it comes to accurately tracking your calories, you need a food scale and you need to set it to grams because when you can input foods in grams, it's always gonna be the most accurate. So you put on your cup, we tear it up, and grams and milliliters are pretty much the same thing. So a cup here, 240 milliliters, so we would just pour this until it gets to 240 or around there. And, oh, overshot it. Also added in about a cup of water. And now we tear it up once again. That way it zeroes it out. That way we can track the next thing, which is gonna be a handful of almonds. Just raw almonds, unsalted. I literally just take a handful and just dump it in. 64 grams, which if you look at the back here is about, it's a little over 2 servings. By the way, nuts are freaking amazing, especially for tall guys that have to eat a lot of calories because they're high in fat and they're so good for you. And right now I'm finishing off my Vega Sport protein powder, which is now empty. I've got about a scoop here, kind of whatever's left in there. And what's interesting about the scoops is if we look here, 36 grams, that wasn't even a full scoop. But if we look at the serving size here, 43 grams. Okay, yeah, so a little less Usually it's been getting a little bit more than a serving, even with like a full spoon, but 37 we'll have to do. Actually, you know what? Let's see. This is all really hard to do with one hand. Let's see if I can just sprinkle in the rest. Can I balance? Oh God, I'm making a mess. You know what? Look at this, it's a mess. 40 grams, still not a serving. It'll have to do. But luckily the Vega Sport is actually pretty high in protein per scoop, 30 grams, which is a lot compared to most other vegan protein brands out there. If you wanna get it, you can just check the link in the description. Now I usually do 5 grams of creatine, monohydrate as well, but I'm actually out, so no creatine today. We're gonna toss in a banana for 97 grams. And we're gonna top things off here with this 3-berry blend. Strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, full of antioxidants, they're goodies, and that's what adds the coldness to the smoothies. A lot of people add ice to smoothies, but just add more frozen fruit. It's hardly any calories, and it's so yummy. So then we got about 180 grams of that. And we got the good old NutriBullet. And would you look at that? Oh yeah, that's good stuff. And there we go. This is the first meal of the day. It's about 750 calories or so and like 51 grams of protein. I realized while I was filming, I usually input the grams of stuff into my Chronometer app. That's the app I use to track food, by the way, while I do the, while I'm making it. And then as I was filming, I was like just trying to remember all the grams for everything after I finished recording. So I think I estimated some of them, but about 50 grams of protein, 700 calories. Very common for this smoothie, and oh, it's seriously so good. Highly recommend. The NutriBullet's been great. I used to use a Vitamix for like huge smoothies, but I'm trying to spread the meals out more evenly throughout the day. The NutriBullet's been nice, plus I'm in a studio apartment, not as much kitchen space as I've been used to in the past. But we're gonna drink this down and then wait about 2-3 hours and then continue on with the meals. So still figuring out if I want to show those on this video or not. Again, I want to do daily videos, so we'll see. You let me know for the future, I guess, even though it'll be past the time. I'm just gonna stop the camera. All right, it's been about 3 hours since the smoothie, and we're here with the next meal. This is a combination of super firm tofu with white rice, peppers, and kale. I also have some nutritional yeast sprinkled in here with some hot sauces and some other spices as well. But this meal is coming out to about 1,000 calories and about 60 grams of protein. If you want the recipe for this, let me know. I don't know why, but I really enjoy like mashing down meals into like this like smushed down kind of platter. This bowl is really sick, by the way. It's from Target. It's like decently thick, but has a huge surface area compared to my hand. It's just, I don't know. I like eating out of wide bowls. Is that weird? Alrighty, woo! We are off to the gym. First workout, day 1 of the vlog. First time starting this new workout program, which was written by my coach for this next year, who I'll probably be mentioning quite a bit throughout the series leading up to the show next year. John Thomas, AKA the Bodybuilding Vegan. He set me up with this plan, so it is a 5 days per week plan. So we're gonna be doing push day today, pull day tomorrow, legs the next day, then day off, then upper, then lower, then day off, and repeat. So it's gonna be 5 days a week. We have the big push day today, and it is a lot of volume and quite a bit of high reps actually, which is something that I don't usually train too often, or I haven't been for the last few months. So it's pretty exciting. So we're gonna go do that now. Cool, you can just, yeah. All right, we're gonna kick things off with some chest flies. Just 2 sets to get the chest activated, establish the mind-muscle connection. When you do this exercise, try to keep your elbows slightly lower than your shoulder height. A lot of people set the seat way too low and they're up here. So just try to keep your elbows a little lower than your shoulders. And it's like you're giving a big hug. Nice. Cool. So one of the benefits of chest flies is working the action of the chest. That's adduction of the arm, basically adding the arm into your body, adduction. We get the most of that when our arm can straighten at the top. So a lot of people keep the arms bent the whole time. We want to get the arms bent at the bottom, but at the top, if we can straighten, we can get the arm added across more for more chest activation. Ooh, forgot to change the weight. And not being afraid to allow the shoulder blades to round forward as you straighten your arms. And of course, a pause at the bottom to keep the tendons healthy, the joints healthy. Nice. Tough, but not crazy. All right, next up, we've got the incline Smith press. So I've been doing dumbbell stuff for a while, dumbbell chest and shoulder stuff. So what's nice about these Smith machines, they're so stable that you don't have to worry about dumbbells moving around. So we're gonna be able to build up a lot of just raw strength with this. Haven't done it in a while though. So I'm gonna start off with 2 plates each side for a set of 8. Let's see how it goes. Not bad. And I really like that pause at the bottom, that active pause is like essential, especially for taller people that have generally longer tendons, ligaments, etc., like who generally have more joint problems. Hitting that pause at the bottom, no ego, just makes it safer. So the 2 plates felt good for 8 reps. We're gonna keep the 2 plates and just go for a couple more, somewhere between 10 and 12. I'm not too worried about this being like super grueling and tough, especially this being the first workout of this whole new phase of training. So as long as it's tough, but not dying, then it's good enough. It's gonna create the stimulus. Ugh. All right, last set. Dare I say I'm already dying. I'm gonna try to hit the same thing, at least 10, pause at the bottom, making it tough. Oh. Okay. That's it. All right, next up, we're gonna do some shoulder pressing. So in similar mindset philosophy with the pauses at the bottom on the chest press, same thing with the shoulder press. And honestly, with shoulder press, most people don't get a ton of range of motion. And especially as a tall guy,
as much range of motion as possible for good posture, for joint health. So my shoulder presses look a little different than most, but let me know what you think. We're gonna go for a set of 12 here. Got the 50s, we'll see. Oh, plenty tough. I don't know what to say. Set 2. 2 of 2. Only doing 2 sets of this move, so time to freaking go hard. Working that full stretch. Now that I think about it, it's kind of a variation of a Arnold press. You know, people go like down here and like twist and press. It's kind of the same thing, but you don't have to twist all the way. But you still get the same full range. Ooh. You know what? We're gonna call it there. I'm feeling the fatigue of this already. And again, week 1, day 1, there's no need to go crazy. So that was plenty tough. Well, the plan was to do a Smith flat press where we could be supported in a machine, but turns out here at 24 Hour Fitness, they don't make one that fits tall bodies. All the other ones were like way too short, couldn't adjust the seat to the right height. So we're gonna do some dumbbell pressing instead, which is gonna be tough now that it's later in the workout, because with dumbbells, you have to stabilize them. So now that we have the pre-fatigue of the other exercises, this is actually gonna be pretty tough. So got some 65s here. We're gonna try for 3 sets of 10 with that. We'll see how it goes. All right. Oh, lost the hat. That was hard. Always with the pauses though, always. Well, 2 minutes rest. Not nearly long enough, that's for sure. But I'm not gonna lose my hat this time. So we're going forwards cat, baby. All right, 10 good reps. Ooh. Oh. Still lost the hat. Oh. I'm gonna go down on the last set. That's too hard. All right. Oh, you caught me. I went down to 60s because that last set was way too tough. And again, it's so easy to go so hard when you first get started, but we're trying to think long-term, building up each week, progressing. And you gotta leave like some energy in the tank at the end of sets. Not every set needs to max out. So dropping down, no ego, good reps, let's do it. I forgot to flip my hat. I'm gonna lose it. That was the right move. And I didn't lose my hat. All right, time to work some triceps, the backs of the arms, lying triceps extension, classic move. One thing I like to do on this one is that instead of having elbows vertical to the sky, to bring them back slightly, so that way when you extend at the top, you still keep tension. Learn that from Athlete X. Back in the day, old school. Oh, how's that shot on my nuts? So again, instead of elbows straight up, bringing the arm slightly back. Now there's tension the whole time, even at the top. And we're going for 15 here. Touching weights to shoulders. 6. 10. Pretty light, honestly. Could probably do the 30s, but because it is the first day, first week, again, the stimulus is gonna be there. So we're just gonna get in some good reps, but not make it crazy tough at all with this one. All right, got 90 seconds rest between the sets, and I'm just gonna hit set 2. Same game plan. Oh, that was way harder. Oh. And just trying to get as much arm bend as possible. Really trying to touch weight to shoulder. More range is always going to be better. Oh. I think I was fibbing about those 30s earlier. There's no way. There's no freaking way, man. Oh, I didn't even set my workout.
I asked you and you said yes.
I did? I screwed up.
We literally were over there and I was like, did you say? I was like, I didn't start my workout. And you're like, haha, I did. And I go,
wait, really? There's no way I said that. Really? Oh my gosh.
I must have thought I was talking about something
Well,
else.
I said it now. 5 seconds in, baby. Well, gonna be unreal sore tomorrow. Unreal. Last set. Let's do it. Oh. Oh, that's it. Good thing that was the last one, because I'm toast. All right, so this is gonna be the last of our push movements today as far as the upper body goes. So we're gonna be doing some lateral raises on the cable machine, which is a lot different than, there's a guy behind you. Go ahead, go ahead. No, it's okay, man, good. Oh, good. All right, it's all good, yeah. No, you can use this one if you want. Go ahead, yeah. So with the cable lateral raise machine, it's a bit of a different strength curve on the cable because instead of it being the hardest at the top like it is with the dumbbell, it's pretty much hard throughout. So should be a good challenge. We just do it one arm at a time to isolate and focus. Oh, that's hard. I'm gonna flip over to this side here. Ooh. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, that's so tough. Just trying to keep the arm as straight as possible. Harder than it looks. 2 more sets of that. So yeah, this one's just way harder than it looks, but we're focusing here on the lateral shoulder, that outer shoulder, because if we build that up, that's what's gonna give it more of that capped, like superhero look. And with one arm at a time, again, we can really focus and isolate just right here. Arms straight, just lifting from right here, right where it attaches. Trying to keep the elbow high, rather than just the hand. Oh, God damn. I won't roll up my sleeve on this one. I'm wimping out. That's so hard, man. All right, there's no way anybody's made it this far in the video. There's just no way. But if you did, the secret comment below, tell me your favorite cereal. That's how I know you made it to this random part in this super long first video. My favorite's Reese's Puffs. So good. Last set. Oh man, my right side is definitely weaker than my left, which, by the way, super normal to have one side that always feels stronger than the other. But next time, I'm definitely gonna start on the right side, because you always wanna start on your weak side and then match reps on the other. That way the other one has a chance to catch up over time. We're almost done. So my lovely camera woman is off doing another set of something. So I'm gonna set you guys down here, standing calf raises to finish off the push day, just because my calves, if you can't tell already, seriously need some work. So coach has prescribed 5 sets of 20. We're gonna bust those out here at the end. I'm gonna keep it really light because I have not done 5 sets of standing calf raises all in one workout in a while. So we're gonna keep it pretty light. Let's just see how it goes. Just go for like a plate on each side. Same idea though, always trying to go for the full stretch at the bottom. But we won't be pausing down there for too long. Hey, look it, I got the camera right there. Say hi. Okay, whoa. Okay, that hurt way more than anticipated. I don't know if 5 sets is gonna happen. That was intense. I might need to just go lighter. Crap. Time to get these calves freaking huge. Okay, so I went down to 25s on each side. Just finished the second set, and that was so freaking hard, man. I'm probably just gonna do 3 sets today. I don't wanna overdo it because I'm gonna go on a run tomorrow. And my calves are already feeling this. So we're gonna have to build it up slowly, but it's pretty humbling, you know? And it's nice to know that like we've got this right now. I think I got cut off, but I was saying it's cool to see where we are now. It'll be cool to see where we are like months from now. A riddle for you. Where does a tall guy keep his keys at the gym? In a locker? Above the lockers. Who's gonna get these? Just me. Okay, the real question. Am I jacked in the new gym? I don't know how to pose still. The first workout done. It's always fun to feel pumped. Hell yeah. First day in the books. First vlog in the books. It's pretty exciting. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out or if anyone's gonna watch at all, but I hope you enjoyed. And I hope you might have learned something out of it, and I really appreciate you following along with this journey. It's gonna be really exciting to be basically doing this for the next year, for the foreseeable future. And man, the workout was hard. It's just a lot of volume, some new exercises that I haven't done in a really, really long time. So can already tell I'm gonna be super sore, but really looking forward to tomorrow's workout, which is gonna be a combo run and pull day. So that'll be interesting. But that's it. Let me know down below in the comments what you wanna, if you wanna see anything specific else from me. I really don't wanna go home and film the rest of the food that I'm about to freaking chow down on, but I can do that for you in the future. Just let me know. But thanks again for being a part of this fun journey, and subscribe for more, and like it if you liked it, and dislike it if you hated it, and we'll catch you in the next one. That's a really bad sign off. See ya. Peace. See you in the next video.